Hi guys, and welcome back to Dabble the Reaction.
If you don't know who we are, my name is Molly, this is Matt. We're full-time travel vloggers under the travel page. Dabble and Travel, I said plage. Travel page.
Plage? What's that, like a new...
It's a new
thing for YouTube,
new thing.
Travel Plage.
Dabble the Reaction was initially created to do reactions, but it was relaunched as a thank you for 100,000 subscribers on our travel page. Something we still cannot get over. I'm just going to focus up
Let's
a bit
get this
more.
page to 100,000.
You think?
Let's have 2 on. Why not? Let's get greedy.
Better.
Let's be greedy.
That is really,
if you're not
really
already
greedy.
subscribed, make sure you do subscribe, because 100,000 on 2 pages would be pretty cool. And I enjoy making these, and I want to continue making these reactions and more once we're back travelling again. It's going to be harder once we're travelling again, but we'll probably drop to we've dropped 1 a day recently, but it will probably be 1 a day once we're travelling again, because it'll be hard to post depending where we are, if Wi-Fi is good where we are, if we're out all day.
I do think that we'll be able to record, like, maybe in an evening we can record loads. The problem is we've watched all of Netflix, so generally we might not have anything to do in the evening.
We might be on a bus reacting with everyone looking in stereo. Who knows?
Who knows?
But the and more will be hard once we're travelling.
The and more will be much. I mean, we haven't done a lot of the and more. We have had some special guests. If you want to check that out, you can. We have posted some eating vlogs in Delhi, Mumbai, some throwbacks. They were amazing, and it was so much fun to rewatch them.
And we are getting food this week.
And we are going to get some food
We're going to get food this week, so cooking and eating will come this week. Also recommend some like quizzes, so quizzes from different countries to do, so we can see how we come up with our knowledge.
And
languages, some games from your specific countries wherever you are in the world. Yeah, comment below where you're watching from today.
That would be really interesting to see. Yeah. But make sure you send any recommendations over to our Instagram at Dublin Travel, or comment below. We might as well get into today's video because we're waffling, and it is yours is left. 5 most expensive houses in India. I already know one.
Oh yeah, I know. Number 1 should be what I think it is.
It's either 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't know whether it will go.
It's the house in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's actually the most expensive house in the world, so if it's not number 1 in this, I'm confused. But
isn't it not like a hotel, the way it's like 27
layered.
stories?
Instead of building a mansion, he built up, which is pretty
very clever.
Let's get into it.
It is said that there is no place like home.
Depends where
While
home
it stands
is.
true for every home, there are some which define this line on some other level. India is a country with around 170 billionaires and around 3.5 lakh millionaires.
What's a lakh millionaire?
So it is quite apparent that India has some of the most luxurious and
170
expensive
billionaires,
houses
that's
in
a
the
lot,
world.
isn't it?
Before we begin, click the subscribe button if you haven't, and hit the
Don't even
bell
go
icon
in
to be
the
a part
UK.
of our
I
notifications.
can't drink today.
Today, we are looking at 5 most expensive houses in India. For this list, we look at houses which, besides their immense comforts and advantages,
Oh, there it
of
is.
an average Indian person. Jatiya House, Kumar Mangalam Birla. Chairman of the Aditya Birla
Look
Group,
at that.
an Indian billionaire and industrialist, Kumar Mangalam Birla bought this property for 425 crore rupees big.
How much is that?
I don't know.
How much is that? That's
Let us know.
in
The bungalow is over
dollars or
50,000
pounds,
square
yeah.
feet of luxury with greenery all around
I love the
along with
balcony.
the pond
Looks
and
nice,
a
doesn't
central
it?
courtyard. It is said to have 20 odd bedrooms.
20 odd bedrooms, so not even
It
sure
also
there could be
consists
more.
of spacious corridors where gardens meet the
Gardens.
sea. It is situated in the Malabar Hill
It's
area
lovely.
in Mumbai.
Oh, wow.
Built in 1928, the house has
the
a
pond.
long history.
There's quite a few
Kim
buildings
Birla
looking
won
like
the
that.
bid against 4
that.
close bidders,
Looks
making
like a
it the
hotel again
costliest
inside.
bungalow deal yet in Mumbai,
Like a reception,
and
doesn't it?
perhaps the country. Who hasn't dreamt of living in such a serene bungalow? I'm sure we all have. Galita, Anand Piramal. Galita is the name of the luxurious
bungalow?
in which Anand Piramal, the executive director,
It looks like a
of the
huge
Piramal
like
Group,
apartment
and his
block, doesn't it?
wife
It's
and
massive.
Mukesh Ambani,
A bungalow in the
Isha
UK has
Ambani
literally
live together.
One floor is a bungalow, yeah.
Gifted to by Anand's parents, Ajay and Swati Piramal, after their wedding. It costs a whooping
Oh, look at the
450
location.
rupees and is a sea-facing apartment in Worli, Mumbai, facing the Arabian Sea. It spreads across
is that on-
50,000 square feet and is a
We watched along there,
Yeah,
Mumbai.
we
What's
might
it
have,
called?
yeah.
with a diamond room, swimming pool, a temple.
That's so
we would have
nice.
seen that.
basements,
I'm sure we
multiple
would.
dining rooms, a high ceiling huge hall. It was sold by Hindustan
So
Unilever
nice.
to the Pyramids. The house has
I
been
love
made using
that.
3D
The
construction
little,
technology.
what are they called?
The
Like,
mansion has 5
diamond
floors
things.
and
What
triple
are they?
height multiple
I don't know, it looks quite Art Deco.
Lounge areas across all floors and space to park up
20
to
cars.
20
Not just
20
normal cars,
We all
luxury
love
20
cars.
but this
luxury
one
cars. Do we need
definitely
20
surpasses
luxury?
all. Aboard, Anil Ambani.
Got a helipad on the
Anil
roof.
Ambani, the younger sibling of
Oh,
Mukesh
look at
Ambani,
that.
is the chairman of the Reliance Group, having his separate ventures in financial services, defense, infrastructure, and media, namely
Wow.
Reliance Capital, Reliance Infrastructure, Reliance Power, and Reliance Communications. He lives in one of the most expensive homes in India, named Aboard. It is spread over 16,000
I
square
love that. I
feet
love the building
and is
up.
66
I think that's
meters
such a good
high.
idea.
It is a valuation of more than
What is
5,000
crore?
crore rupees.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is situated
A lot of them in
Pali
Mumbai.
Hill in Mumbai.
I suppose if you're
It
in
is
a
a
city as
17-story
well,
building
you're not going to build
with all
your
the
house
amenities
out. You're going to
No.
build it
for
up.
in a home and more.
Look at the pool.
Aboard is a tall and extremely elegant building with a fancy
Just to park your
helipad.
Why
helicopter at
not?
night.
If this isn't called living luxuriously,
Imagine having a helipad.
then what
Look
is?
at it. Whoa. 2.
JK House, Gautam Singhania. The Singhania family is a well-known
Again,
Indian business family with majority
high.
stakes in publicly listed
It'll probably be in
companies
Mumbai again.
such as JK Tyre, JK Lakshmi
That is
Cement,
incredible.
JK Paper, JK Enterprises,
Is it being
JK
built now? Is it already
Agri-Genetics,
built?
and JK Dairy, with privately held companies such as Raymond Group, JK Technosoft, JK Fenner, and Global Strategic Technologies. JK
What, are
House,
they
situated
all in
South
in
Mumbai?
Mumbai
A lot of the
area
houses
South
in Mumbai, yeah.
is a 37-story building spread
Oh my
over
God.
16,000
Was that a
square
bath?
feet,
Was that the
worth
sink?
I like the
somewhere
art.
around 6,000 crore rupees.
Looks really modern.
It is designed with 48
Getting quite
feet
Art Deco.
cantilevers, with a museum, 2 private swimming pools, a gym, a
We
spa,
could live there
and
right
It's just
now.
like being in a
convention
5-star
center.
hotel but having it
has
all
a
to yourself.
helipad at its
Another
highest point,
helipad. Park
and
your
5
helicopter
floors
as
are
you do.
reserved to
Hang
park.
on. 5 floors are parked. 5 floors are reserved to park the best cars, and so you can't just park any car.
So the rubbish cars stay
it has to
somewhere
be
else.
the best car.
That's crazy.
The best cars. The upper floors are divided into separate residential units for the family members, each with spacious outdoor terraces and gardens. Situated merely a mile away from Antilia, JK House is said to be the closest competitor, with a facade that can be easily mistaken for Antilia from a distance.
Here it is.
So they say that
Antilia, Mukesh Ambani.
that number 2
Chairman,
looks like
managing
number
Quite
1.
similar. If you
and
see it from a
largest
distance, you
shareholder
might
of
think
India's most valuable
it's number
company
1,
by
but it's
market
number 2.
value, Reliance
Did he
Industries
copy?
Limited.
Maybe they copied
Mukesh
slightly.
Ambani resides in Antilia,
This house is
worth
incredible.
somewhere around 10,000 crore rupees.
Look at it.
Antilia is a 27-story, 4 lakh square feet and 570 feet high building.
Crore rupees.
1 second. I'm figuring out what that is now.
So you need to put 10,000 and then CO,
10,000.
that's 100,000.
And that's 10,000.
That's 10,000. CR.
Yeah, that's 10,000. CR
OR.
OR
E.
E.
Yeah. Indian
Into-
rupees into dollars. Yeah, and then click that one.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this. We're finding out how much it is before we continue. Accept. Converted to.
Has it done it? Well, what is it doing?
It's not explaining.
Hang on, how many...
Cores is it? Is 7,000 cores 1 billion?
So this is...
Over $1 billion. What for a house?
Wait, are you sure that was your maths?
We're going
That
with
is
it.
madness.
Over 1,000. It's probably like 1.3, 1.4 billion. It'll probably say now in dollars.
That sits on Mumbai's Altamount Road, one of the most expensive addresses in the world. The house, named after a mythical island in the Atlantic Ocean, was designed by
Crazy.
Chicago-based architects Perkins and Wills and led by Australia-based construction company Leighton Holdings. It is said that Antilia can survive an earthquake of 8 on the Richter scale.
How?
The top 6 floors are private residentials of the Ambani family. Rest of the floors consist of a mega temple, guest suites, a salon,
An
an
ice
ice cream
cream
parlour, a
parlour in your
private
house.
movie theatre to accommodate 50 people, 6 dedicated parking floors with space to accommodate 168 cars, a car service station, a snow room,
So it
and
has
a
snow
service
room for
station.
staff to relax, a health spa, a ballroom, 3 swimming pools, yoga and dance studios.
Anything
the
else?
mansion also has
3
3 helipads on
helipads.
the roof.
3.
No doubt it has been deemed as the world's most valuable private residential property after Buckingham Palace.
That's crazy.
Did you like this video? Tell us about your ideas in the comments below. Also watch these other videos
I can't
from Top
believe
5s
that.
Indeed. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell
Oh my
icon
God, we should
to
watch that
never
one
miss an
next.
update.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, one of the recent videos that came up on one of the recommended was the top 5 Indian roasters on YouTube. We're going to have to watch that.
We will be watching that. Maybe next. Who knows? Stay tuned for that. But them houses were incredible, weren't they? Had you heard of any of them?
I can't believe that.
So the number one, we already knew which was number one, but over let's say 1.4 billion US dollars for a house.
That is an insane amount of money, and obviously it's in an insane building.
It's incredible.
Beautiful.
Ice cream parlour, 5 helipads.
Snow room.
It even has its own like garage to fix the cars.
And 160 cars. You would never need to leave.
No.
But then if you had that much money and you built a house like that, why would you want to leave?
No, that is incredible. But
So,
thank you for your recommendations.
We love it.
That is crazy.
All it
Incredible
does
homes.
is it makes me want to work really, really hard. Will we ever get one like that?
No.
But if you do
We
know
can look at it from outside. We can go to Mumbai and like have a look at it and pretend we're inside.
If you do know the exact monetary value
Of each of them, comment below. Let us know.
below, because I don't really, oh my gosh, the sun.
It's got really bright.
I don't really get the raw.
The tan lines.
The white just makes it look
The white
so
makes
much
it look
worse.
even worse. But yeah, thank you for your recommendation. Keep your recommendations coming and we will react and more. Don't worry, the more is coming this week. So stay tuned for that. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe, drop us a like.
And keep on dabbling.